Okay, everybody. I'm probably too close. Let me back up a little bit. There we go. And now you can hear me as well. Welcome in to the dual invite. We're here at Sioux Valley Cross Country on a Monday, home of the dual Cardinals up here. Hanging up here in Clear Lake. This was originally supposed to be on the golf course, but the golf course is too wet. So that means we come here to the football field, track and field complex up here in Clear Lake and see if we can do it that way. This is an experimental run of cross country on Salts Media, so we'll see how this goes. You really can't see much of the race. We're here at the finish line. Behind me, you'll be able to see them run on that. There's a gravel road out beyond the scoreboard back there. You'll be able to see them kind of coming in from there, and then it'll finish right here at the finish line. So it's a girls' race first. Then we'll do a boys, and then I think the junior high races or the JV races would be after that as well. So on conversations that I had with Bill Vincent, the cross-country head coach, we'll get some kids up here, have some fun with it, and see how it goes. Until we can see some athletes, I'm kind of going to treat this like it's a Salsy show. Just kind of do a rundown of what the NFL did yesterday, give you a rundown of what the Minnesota Lynx are doing right now as they're winners of Game 1 in the West semis in the WNBA. But, just an experiment, see how it goes, and it's all trial and error, really. I'll be amazed if you can actually hear me through all the wind whistling through this microphone at the moment, so we'll see how this goes. It's beautiful up here. I think it's, low 70s? There's a breeze. Not much, though. I think it's like a 10-mile-an-hour wind. It's just enough to make a pain on a microphone. But if we survived all the softball games that we did, I think we'll be okay today. So we'll see how it goes. So the course for this race, they used to do this on the golf course, but it's too wet there, so we move it here. They started just outside of the football complex here. So there was a starting line by kind of like the baseball field that's behind us there. And then they run out to that gravel road out there. And then I believe they're going to run down to a corner, I think, and then run back. So it's a run out of the complex east to whatever corner that is out there, and then back west into the football complex. And then I don't think they're doing a lap here. They might do a lap. I'm not sure, though. I don't think so, but they will finish right here. You can see the finishing line right behind me. I don't think they do a lap here, though. It'd be fun if they did a lap. We'd have a lot more to show, but you'll start seeing some racers come back on that gravel road. You can see it just past that scoreboard out there. Some people wandering around right now, so you'll be able to see something there, and then about 5 minutes after that, finish up right here at the finish line. So as I mentioned, this is all experimental. Not a bad crowd out here Monday afternoon for high school cross country. We do have some Cossack crazies up here as well. That's cool. Communities coming together. I don't know how many schools are here. 10-ish schools, maybe. 7-ish, somewhere in there. We will have some finals coming up through that athletic.net as well, which you can follow along with as well. But just thinking of, we'll treat this like a Salsy show. So yesterday, Minnesota Vikings, without their superstar rookie quarterback, J.J. McCarthy, who's sidelined right now with an ankle injury, bring in Carson Wentz as a backup, and it seemed like it went pretty well for the Vikes yesterday. Now, it was aided by 2 defensive scores. That helps. Isaiah Rodgers had himself a day, not only for Minnesota Vikings history, but I think he did things that no one has ever done. That's score twice on defense. One of them interception style, one of them fumble recovery, but he also forced 2 fumbles and then had tackles on top of that. There was some OptiStat thing on Twitter that I saw that he made NFL history with his performance. PFF, which is the Pro Football Focus grading system that the NFL Network puts on all the time, gave him a 99.9. So he had a perfect day as far as PFF is concerned. But with 2 scores and 2 forced fumbles, and then, running one back, I guess. Not a bad day for him. So the Vikes, now 2-1 on their season. They'll go off to Dublin. So they'll have an 8:30 game our time on Sunday. And then they'll become the first team in NFL history to do back-to-back international weeks in 2 different countries, as they'll do Dublin, Ireland, and then they'll go over to London after that. So it's on the road, but you don't have to go to Pittsburgh, which is nice. You turn a Pittsburgh Steelers game into a neutral game, which helps out a lot. And then I believe it's the Cleveland Browns after that, which means you don't have to go to Cleveland either. So you're not getting the home gate out of that, but you don't have to go to those stadiums at the same time. The idea behind that was it was going to be J.J. McCarthy that was going to be doing that. So to send a rookie quarterback into those 2 very intense environments. And there was, Viking faithful that were a little bit worried about that, but now you don't have to do that. And JJ's not even there, so it'll be Carson Wentz starting in Dublin. Starting the next week, I guess that's up to JJ and how he's feeling. And if Carson Wentz can just, do a job, don't lose games. There's a reason he's in his 6th team in 6 years. He's set a record for starting for 6 different teams in 6 straight consecutive seasons. There's a reason he keeps bouncing around is because, in my eyes, he can't make it as a starter for 17 games. He burst onto the scene with Philadelphia. He gets them all the way to the last few weeks of that season, maybe even the playoffs of that season, and then gets injured. I think it was a knee injury that time. He's had neck injuries. It's been this, it's been that. He's never been able to be the same guy when the burst on the scene type of guy, the North Dakota State Bison burst on. And because of that, he's just going to be kind of a backup all the time. So unless he can prove with KOC's system that he can start and demand being a starter, it'll be a couple weeks. Make sure JJ's healthy and then throw him out there. The rookie needs to know. I think the franchise needs to know that JJ can be that guy. And because of that, you have to put him back out there when he's healthy enough to go. They need to know if he's going to be the one who is the franchise saver, the franchise quarterback, the build around a whole offense because of this kid. There's a reason they drafted him at the 9 spot, I think, in the first round. They felt good enough about that, and I think that proves that he deserves a chance when he gets back. And no matter how good or how bad Carson Wentz is, I guess no matter how good Carson Wentz can be, it's JJ's team. So whenever he's ready to go, he's ready to go. But in that, if Wentz can at least not stumble, you can survive a few games with him and then not rush JJ back into anything. Make sure that ankle is healthy and ready to go. Make sure that he's a little more comfortable in the offense. And make sure that he's not running for his life, which is what the first game was. Seeing Darisaw back in that offensive line setup was nice for Carson Wentz. He really took advantage of that and didn't have to run for his life. So you can see the people standing off in the distance there beyond that scoreboard. There's a gravel road out there that the girls will be coming back on, so I'm just kind of looking for that. They have to go out to the corner and back, and then they'll come into the stadium here, and that means I'll get out of the way when we start to see people showing up here. So, some fun today. Seems like yesterday, NFL style, it was a very defensive scoring type of day. There was a lot of defenses that put touchdowns on the board, block kicks going back, block field goals going back, interceptions, fumbles. Yeah, there was a good handful of teams that scored on defense yesterday. So, from a fantasy-focused type of situation, having defensive scores in fantasy football, that's a big deal. So hopefully some of you are lucky enough to take advantage of that and have some defensive scores roll into your squads. Not that fantasy football means anything to anyone outside of you and your own team. Barely even your league. I'm actually glad that I'm not part of a fantasy football league this year. I'm okay with that. I don't think I was last year either. No, I wasn't. So I'm okay with that. I do enough. We're experimenting cross-country today, so I do enough. I don't need fantasy football. See coaches out there. One of the things that they were able to do with the coaches today here at the Dual Invite, since they're not on the golf course, which is the normal track that they do, they're out on the road. So they were allowing coaches to be able to be with their teams on a bike. So your coach can kind of, I guess I don't know what a cross-country coach would yell at his runners. Just keeping them updated, I guess. Let them know times and whatever. But something special today up here at the Dual Invite is coaches on bikes with the runners. See if that makes a difference today. Let's see some walkers out there. So either some coaches or some fans walking the course out there. Should have some runners showing up behind us there. Let me do this. Since we're talking NFL, you can still hear me, which is fine. I'm not pretty, so you don't have to look at me, which is good. Bruce Pearl is going to retire as the Auburn men's basketball coach. Okay, well, that's new. That's breaking news on ESPN right now. Bruce Pearl, done at Auburn, retiring from the men's basketball team. If I can find all the news, our USA track and field squad at the World Championships I think they're in Tokyo. They had themselves a week. Oof, oh boy. I'll try to find a lot of that stuff on the Twitters. Let's go to the NFL and go to the scores. Barn burner tonight, Detroit and Baltimore, the Monday night game. That's on ESPN tonight, 7:15. Bills open it up with a kind of a gritty win. Is that nice to say? Thursday Night Football on Amazon Prime. It was the Bills that should have blown out Miami by all sorts of means. They are head and shoulders more athletically talented across the roster than the Miami Dolphins. But it turned into just a 31-21 affair, and the Dolphins actually had a lead. I think they were maybe ahead at halftime or tied at halftime, something like that. But Miami came to play and kind of surprised the Buffalo Bills at home on Thursday night. But the Bills prevail, stay undefeated. Vikes with a 48-10 victory over the Bengals yesterday. Backup quarterback versus backup quarterback, which is fun enough, I guess. But historic day for those Minnesota Vikings, and I'm not sure if this story's going to have it, but that 48 points was the most since, I think, 2015, and the 38-point win was the most since 1998. Vikings fans remember the 98 squad. Randy Moss. That was Randall Cunningham that year. It was just crazy, man. He comes in as the backup and takes off. Carson Wentz had some strong emotions to channel and a little rust to shake off, but he popped through that and played just fine yesterday. Isaiah Rodgers had a day. I'm trying to find the historic part of that. And sorry, I'm getting too close to the camera. I'm just getting in and out of the sunshine. I don't think the story's going to have it. I'd have to probably go to... I'd have to go to some Star Tribune story to get the rest of the Vikings side of things. That's ESPN, and it's just Associated Press, so you're only going to get so much with the Associated Press story as far as that goes. And I think we can see one runner kind of tucked in behind that scoreboard. I thought I saw someone out there. Maybe it was just a coach walking. No, there's some runners out there. They're starting to come around, so... maybe in about 5 minutes we'll have something at the finish line here. And I'm told that I can go this route and keep you up to date. Sioux Valley, let me do that. Cross country. There was supposed to be some sort of live tab that I could do there, but I don't think I'm going to get it. Yeah, I'm not going to get a live update, so that's not going to work. Unless Bill sent me a live tab. Let me do that. So yeah, there is a couple of runners that have come across on that gravel road there behind the scoreboard. They should be coming into the stadium here shortly. You can kind of see the route, the corner of the course there. That's where the runners are going to enter. And then I believe they just come right up to the finish line, which means I'll duck out of the way. 2 minutes away is the text that I got. No, that's not. Okay. My app is not helping, which is unfortunate. So I think what I'm going to do is just kind of get out of the way of the finish line, and you'll see our athletes as they enter in. You can start to see more of them coming on that gravel road behind the scoreboard as well. And I just am not getting a live tab with that. That stinks. What if I do it this way? Nope, no live tab. So we were going to get a live tab, and we're not getting a live tab. If we had a live tab on the athletic.net app, then we could see who's coming into the track and field area here. But as soon as this girls' race is done, I believe Bill was going to send me an athlete or two. So we're going to have some conversations with that and turn the Salsy Show into a cross-country experiment and then turn it right back into the Salsy Show as we talk to some athletes out there and get some opinions. I'm going to try to keep the wind out of my microphone here, and good luck with that. Every once in a while you get a gust here that's about 10 miles an hour, and hopefully it doesn't move my iPad too much so it's too shaky. But you can start to see some coaches that are coming on to the infield here, which means we do have athletes that are on the way. You can see the finish line right in front of us here. There is one out. They are going to make a lap around. Fantastic. That is a Dubrick Dolphin that is leading things right now. Hold on. There we go. So yeah, you can see, and I'm sorry, we're underneath the tent here, so we're doing what we can. I believe one of the Ward twins has just entered the course right underneath the scoreboard there, getting into her first turn on the track here. And I think we'll just kind of follow around with that. Looks like a girl from Dubrick is our leader here as the varsity girls race is coming to the finish line. I'm not sure on that Dubrick Dolphins name, but she is going to flash right in front of us here. And that'll be our winner of the dual invite. Get back around here to the corner, I think. There we go. That is a girl from Aberdeen, Ron Colley. She will cross the finish line, and one of our Ward twins right there. And I'm sorry, I don't know the Ward twins good enough. I'm not sure which one that is, but that'll be the Sioux Valley leader crossing the finish line. And you can see more girls coming in, rolling past the turn number 2, turn number 3, and then they roll right across the finish line. So another Dubrick girl. Dolphins having good season after good season after good season now. That is a Groton Tiger going across. Dual Cardinals will have their first finisher. Another girl from Aberdeen, Ron Colley, and this is Macy Licht coming across. She is the second Cossack to get across the finish line. Talia Vincent now coming into our screen. Talia will be the third Cossack to cross. Cross country on Saul's Media, all experimental. Good finish by another Aberdeen Roncalli. That is a girl from Florence Henry, the Falcons. And Sioux Valley coming up with another athlete there. Not sure who that was. Miley Keating, maybe? Bill, let us know. So there you go. A girls cross country varsity race still happening. There's still some participants out on the gravel road there, so they'll keep moving along and crossing the finish line. But the experiment so far has been okay. I'll just keep it here on the finish line. You'll see the remaining athletes kind of come across. If I see a Sioux Valley girl, then we'll move the camera around and give you the Cossacks finish. Once again, I'm going to try to find just some scores. Ava Gatsky, the fourth runner. Thank you, Jill. Just got that text coming through. Yeah, I don't know my cross-country runner is good enough, so thank you, Jill Vincent, for straightening me out. Another Groton Tiger coming in here. There's our finish line. Hi there. You're Ava? Let me get you a microphone. We're going to talk with Ava Gatsky. So thank you, Jill, on figuring out where girls were. Let me do this. Ava, how you feeling? You just got done with the race here.
Warm.
Well, I'm glad I got some shade here for you then.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. Turn that up. I'll have you put that on right there.
Thanks.
And then just kind of get the microphone right in front of you there. Can you hear me at all?
Mm-hmm.
It's only in one ear, but it'll have to work today. Ava Gatsky, how was the dual invite race for you today?
It felt like really fast.
Yeah.
It's warm out today, so that was not my favorite, but it's okay.
Now, in past races that you've done, you've gone to the golf course. This is out on the road.
Yeah.
And right back into the track here. Do you like that kind of setup, or would you rather be on the golf course today?
I did really like it going out in the gravel. It felt like much shorter. I didn't enjoy the track, though.
Well, a good race for you. A nice finish for you. Is anything close to a personal best? I was trying to get live results on my phone here, but I didn't get anything. How was the race for you, results-wise?
I'm not sure what time I got, but I got 13th out of, I think there were 40.
Okay.
Yeah.
13th, is that something in a personal best type of deal, or what are we thinking?
I think, yeah, in teens, yeah.
Okay. Well, a successful race for you.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get some water in you. You got to get some Gatorade in you. Whatever you got to do, but nice cool down. I gave you shade at least.
Yes, I appreciate the shade.
Who else we got coming around here? Any?
Amia, did she come up?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Amia was our first Cossack to come
Yes.
across. Okay.
Yeah.
Amia.
And then
Talia was in front of you. Macy Licht, I think, was right there.
So it goes Amia, Macy, Talia, me.
Yeah. Good race.
Yep.
As far as like a team approach, then does that help you try to win the girls' team event?
Yeah. Coach said go for medals today.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, we'll see how that finishes up as well.
Yeah.
Not seeing any more teammates. How many Sioux Valley girls were in this race here? Was it just the four of you?
Just us four. And
Just
we
us four.
already
And
finished.
you're all done already.
Yeah.
Well, Bill will send you all up, and we'll get a conversation with y'all. But nice race. It was a nice day. Yeah, warm for you.
Yeah.
Because it was sunny the whole time
But
you
there
were in
was
it.
wind. Yeah.
Yeah.
The breeze was good.
We can hear it in the microphones. Is this your first time in the dual invite, or have you done this one before?
We do duel at the golf course, but this is
Yeah.
the first time.
First time on a road race.
Cossacks on road, yeah.
Ava, what year of school are you?
I'm a sophomore.
Sophomore.
Yep.
Is this your first varsity year? You've been running varsity already?
I've been running varsity since 7th, I
Okay.
think.
So you're a trained veteran. I mean, you're a wily veteran. How's that?
Yeah.
What is about cross country that you enjoy most? Is this your favorite sport? Do you have a different favorite sport?
I do this in track. I enjoy both. I tried so much other sports before this, and none of them really felt like me.
Okay.
So I tried cross country because my older brother Colby did it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I enjoy this sport.
What is it about there? Just is it you and racing yourself, or
Yeah.
racing the squads out there? What is it?
It's just very competitive. I'm competitive. I don't know. A lot of people don't like this sport. I joke around that I don't like this sport because it is a difficult sport, but I do enjoy it.
What are you thinking about when you're out in the race out there? You got music going through your head? You're
Today
just
I
trying
was singing songs we were singing in choir. I kept singing the same one over and over.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, you're training and training at the same time, so that's dual purpose then.
Yeah.
It works out pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ava, I think that's it for you. Congratulations on a nice race today. Go join your teammates, get some water in you, get some cool down. Now we get to watch the boys, right? Boys is up next, varsity, and then there's a junior varsity or junior high?
Junior varsity.
Junior varsity will be after that. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes. Well, Ava, thanks for coming up for the visit.
Thank you.
I'll take those from you. Congrats on a nice race.
Do you want me to get the other girls?
Yeah, send someone else up here, sure. Ava's going to be nice enough to send someone else up to the hot seat up here. As I mentioned, this is cross country on Saul's Media. This is all experimental. This was a crazy idea that Bill and I came up with. Our producer out in Hill City, he would do this with drones, as he doesn't do, by his quote, anything simple. So, yeah, this might be a little bit hokey, but I don't have money for drones, so I don't know if we can do it that way. It really is a nice day out here, though. And I'm cheating because I'm in the shade, so I'm doing it that way. Still a couple of runners that are coming around to the finish line here. Looks like another dual cardinal. I think there's another Dubrick Dolphin out there that'll make their way to the finish line, and then we'll have a boys race coming up. Let's see if I can't go through some of the text that I got from Bill. So our Sioux Valley squad don't like that sound right there, so let's get everything away from the internet today. There we go. Okay. As I mentioned, there was Talia Vincent. Mia Ward came across. We had Macy Licht across the finish line, and we got to talk with Ava Gatsky right there. So those were the varsity racers today on the girls' side. Boys' side, I guess it's not split up as who's going to be varsity and who won't be. So I think we'll just see who runs across. Carson Washi right there. That'll be Ty Schultz, Brett Milton. Yeah, I guess we'll see who else runs on the varsity side of the boys. All experimental. Here at the dual invite. So what I'm going to do then is... Hey, we are going to have a couple of another athlete or two here, so... Ava coming up to hang out in the shade, bringing her teammate with her. We'll have Amia, right? Yeah, watch your head there as you get... I got you some shade, so we'll start with that. Amia Ward, how are you doing? I'm Jason. Hi. Good to meet you. Nice race today. Tell me what you were thinking out there. Was the road race good for you? Do you like the setup? What were you thinking out there?
It's like a practice race, but it's like a little faster.
Yeah, normally it's on the golf course, but it's too wet down there, so we put it on the road out there. Something different for you. And you got to finish on the track here. How was that for you?
It kind of feels just like a normal race.
Yeah.
Almost.
Okay. Ava was telling me that the songs that were going on in her head while she was racing were some of the chorus songs. What do you have going on in your head while you're out there running around? You know, thinking about anything? You don't have anything going on?
I just try to finish.
Just run hard is what you're doing. Okay. Well, that works. It worked well today. Nice finish for you. Yeah, just like a practice then. It was nothing to it and a nice finish. It's warm out here. Was it warm out there for you?
Yeah, it was really hot out
Yeah.
there.
Did you get some water in you once you were done then?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. We got to hydrate, right? Isn't that the deal? You're sitting in the sun. There's plenty of shade. Your teammates, they're sitting in the sun, but I got this tent for them, and they're not using it. Okay. Dual invite today. When's the next race? What do we got next coming up for you guys?
I don't.
You haven't thought about it? Amia just does one race at a time, focuses on that, and then does very well. Do you know what, was it a personal best for you today? Or do we know what time you ran in?
I don't know what time I got.
Yeah, I was trying to get an update on athletic thing, whatever Bill sent me, and it's not working. So I don't know what your times were. It was a nice finish for you. So how do you feel? Feel good?
Yeah.
A little cooler now. That's good. Water's our friend, so drink plenty of that. Talk about these 3 teammates that you have with you. And a dog. Whose dog?
That's Ava's dog.
Ava's dog? What's the name of the dog? Bean? Does Bean get to race with you guys? Practice with you guys?
No.
Just meets you at the finish line. That's nice. All right. Talk about these 3. What have these 3 meant to you as far as teammates go? Have they taught you anything? Are you learning anything from these 3? You are? Okay. Run fast. Finish first. That's the deal? Okay. Well, Amia, thanks for getting on the old microphone here. Macy, Talia, you guys want to get on the mic? There we go. Thank you. Macy, how you doing? Let me slip that on there and get the microphone up close so we can hear you. You're still sweating out there. It was warm out there today.
Yeah, it was, I thought.
Not overly hot.
Not overly, but yeah.
I think it's the first day of fall today. It's warm for that. How's that? First fall day, and we're still got 75 degrees out here.
Yeah.
So. How was the race for you? This is a road race rather than a golf course. Explain how that was for you.
It just like felt like a practice, so you wanted to like run it like a practice, but then you couldn't.
But it worked out well, though. You 4 all finished fairly high on the list there. I don't have any results. Sorry. Personal best for you at all, or no? Just a good race, fun dual invite.
Yeah.
Okay. That's Bean over there. Where did Bean meet you at? Just at the tent when you got back?
Yeah. He's our emotional support dog.
Yeah. Well, you got to have one of those. All right. Talk about these 3. What are you learning from these 3 that are sitting next to you here?
We just like to push each other, I think.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's good in the race setting.
Yeah, you 4 finished in what, all the top 5? Top 10?
Top 10, I think.
Top 10, all 4 of you today. So a good race.
Thanks.
What about team-wise? Team-wise today, is that something, do we get to take the dual invite as a varsity team, or?
No, I think because it was like a different like course today, they didn't like do any team points.
Oh, so just all individual then?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, a nice race for you today. Did you get some water in you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Maybe some Gatorade or something?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. All right. Well, congrats on the finish today.
Thanks.
Felt like a practice, but
Yeah.
a nice race today, so that was fun. I think we're going to hand this over to Talia now. Talia's going to talk to us about her race today. This is all put together by head coach Bill Vincent. Talia, how are you? You're a trained professional on the mic. We do this this is what, our 4th sport we've been doing this in? 3rd sport?
Probably. Third,
Yeah.
I think so.
3rd, I think. How was the race for you today? This is a road race now, so we weren't just on a golf course. How was that for you?
I liked it, I guess. It's like different. So like Macy said, it just feels like a practice.
Yeah.
And for us, like at the start, you're able to go out there and I think me, Macy, and Amia were right next to each other at the start. So I feel like that helps. Like you can gauge off your teammates and see how you're doing.
Yeah.
And like you can see, even when you turn around, you can see everybody else too. So it's just a fun atmosphere, I guess. It's
You're kind of
different.
using your teammates at the same moment, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you're all pushing each other anyway, but when you're all bunched right next to each other, that helps, right?
Yeah, it also helps that the coaches were able to be on their bikes out there, so Trig could like come and talk to us. They can't like necessarily pace us, but that
Yeah.
was still nice to have them be able to be out there.
Yeah. something also different that we got to do today rather than the golf course.
Yeah.
Is the golf course a better track than what you just did right now? I mean, you guys have kind of called this, it felt like a practice, but is the golf course better?
Well, in terms of the Clear Lake course, I'm not a big fan of it, so I like this better because they have this big hill that you have to go up twice.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I liked this better than their course.
I've been on that golf course before, just the golf itself. There is a candy cane pole that you have to go
Yeah.
around on one of those
I've heard
holes.
some golfers say they don't like it either.
It's not the greatest setup, but
Yeah.
it's a 9-hole course in a small town in South Dakota, so you get what you get. These teammates that you have right there, they did push you today. Talk about just the group of you, varsity style this year.
Yeah, I feel like it's just a unique group of girls, and I feel like in the sport of cross country, it's just a different sport that your teammates are what make it fun. I feel like, I mean, not a lot of people can say that they like to go out and run on their own. So I feel like having that friendship and close bond is just what makes cross country special, and especially for us.
Yeah, what is next for you guys now? Do you know your schedule? Dual today, probably next Monday, something like that? Maybe? No? Yes? Yes.
I feel like I should know
No.
it.
How
I
about
think it's our home meet next week.
Okay.
Sometime.
we have to go to Millbank tomorrow. We've got volleyball
Yeah.
tomorrow, so that'll be next on our list.
Yeah, long trip.
It is. And as I told you, you can't go marathon tomorrow because I have to work Wednesday morning. It
I'll
has
try
to
my
be
best.
3-set sweep. That's the deal. That's the
Yep.
goal.
Yep.
I mean, it's the goal all the time, but it has to happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not 3 in a bad way, 3 in the good way. We'll win it, get 3-0, come back home.
Hopefully.
Nothing to it. Was it warm out there for you? It was warm for everyone else out there.
Yeah, it was
It's-
warm. It wasn't as warm as our last meet in Sioux Falls, but
Yeah.
it definitely got hot out there. When you go around the lake, there's like some shade and like a little breeze, so that was nice. But still, any sort of heat when you're running that long of a distance it can affect your mind too. You're like, oh my gosh, it's so hot. But yeah,
I can't go on.
I
No.
know. Sometimes it gets to me, but I try my best.
Not today. It was a good finish for all 4 of you today, so congratulations on that.
Thank you.
I think I heard the gunshot of the boys' race, so they should
Yeah.
be out there and about. How many boys do we have on the boys' race? I counted 4 names. Carson,
I
Tyus.
think there's 5. There's Carson, Tyrus, Brett, Dublin, Levi.
And Levi.
And does Jackson run? Yeah, I think Jackson Hesterman.
So we'll have
maybe.
6 of them in this one then.
I think
Okay.
so. Or 5. I don't know.
5, 6, one of the two. You know, I don't have to do math anymore. I'm not in school, so that's
Yeah.
on you to do the math part. Ava told me that she was listening to songs and redoing songs for chorus in her head. What goes through your head when you're racing out there?
Honestly, people always ask me this, and I can't tell you what I think in my head because I just don't know. Like half the time it's like nothing or like I gotta go or just like usually just random like race stuff, but
Just
it's
pushing
something
yourself.
like specific.
Okay. What is it about cross country that keeps you doing it?
Definitely the friendships and like how close me and my teammates are.
Yeah.
Like that's like the main thing that makes it fun. And with my dad being the coach, it's like we get to have that special bond too. Like even growing up, I started in like 6th grade and like
Yeah.
it's just time for like me and my dad too. Like if I miss a practice, I can go out with him and like run on the track or he'll bike with me, and it's just like something special between us.
It's a family thing with you, and you really can't get away from it.
No.
He finds you on the track and field side of things. Your mom is your volleyball coach. It's been a very family thing for you guys. Is that's not hard to handle though, man? You're just used to that now.
No, I'm just used to it. I mean, they're harder on me than they are on like other people, and I don't feel like a lot of people realize that. Like sometimes if I have a bad game or like run, like sometimes when I go home, like it might not always be like the most fun, or like there was a AAU tournament this summer where me and my dad didn't like see eye to eye, and like nobody realizes that, but it's definitely like harder, but it's something so special too. And
Yeah.
like they can come to the gym with you like late at night, and like they're always there to support you. So.
Yeah. It's different on your side of things, but good at the same time. So you're not the only coach's kid out there. It's a different challenge for sure. I knew some kids when I was in high school at Elkton that had, the coaches were their dads. It can be a challenge for them, but it sounds like it's worked out pretty well for you. Senior year for you. What's the plans after senior year, after graduation? Do we have plans yet?
I don't have plans yet.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll decide soon.
Well,
Got some
whenever
ideas,
you come up with plans, we're going to see you through the volleyball season, through basketball. That gets us to the end of March.
Yeah.
Do I do this for track and field? This is kind of an experiment today. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
It'd be fun, but
Maybe you'll play softball in the spring. Get yourself
I
your
don't think you
softball
wanna see
shoes.
me. I'm not I cannot throw a softball to save my life.
Okay, well then
Very
probably
bad
not.
at it.
How about golf? Let's try golf in a
I-
senior year.
Can't hit the ball. Like
Oh boy.
I'm really kind of uncoordinated when it comes to that stuff. It's quite embarrassing.
Well, you can shoot threes, so that's good.
Yeah, I suppose.
I'm excited for the basketball season for
Yeah,
sure.
same.
We're going to have a lot of fun doing that. Sauls Media is going to be there for it all, so I've already got time
Excited.
put away. I'm ready for basketball season, but we'll get through volleyball first. Volleyball's been fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's been it's been nice to have Michaela Garish back out there for you.
Yeah. She's a very quick thinker.
She is. Yeah. She does basic training over the summertime. What are your thoughts on? She's already done her basic training. She's
Yeah.
going to graduate and then go right to the guards and be off
Yeah.
and running. And you're in the same spot where you're not quite sure where you want.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
feel like-
She's so focused on what she wants to do.
Yeah, she's very determined and she has a lot in her bag, I'd say, like as a person too. Like she's very smart and like she just brings, in terms of volleyball, she brings so much, like so many different aspects to our team too.
Yeah. Experience for sure.
Yeah.
Boy, you could tell that first match that she was in there, just that structure that comes
Yeah.
with that. It
She's
was
very,
amazing.
she's just like a calm person to have out there. Like sometimes when I'm not having like the best game too, and just like sometimes other team or like some of my teammates will get worked up, and Michaela's just always steady, and it's nice to have somebody out there that's like, hey, like just great pass tell. Like if I'm having a bad game, even just like that small of a gesture is just like,
Yeah.
oh, like there's some people out here that are just calm.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We've got a lot of season left to do yet. It's homecoming week for you. Football squad's going to have these dual Cardinals come to town on Friday. Your football day on Friday. Just tell me about your day. Is there practice that you have to do? Cross-country style, volleyball style, probably?
Volleyball practice, I think we have morning practice, and then for cross country, we'll be out on the track right after school, right after the parade, and we have this yearly, it's a tradition, homecoming. We do 2200s, so
Okay.
that's definitely something that we all dread throughout the year. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a nice football game on Friday night. So we'll wish the boys good luck on that. It's coronation night tonight. We got to get back to Volga at some point, do
Yes.
coronation, see who's going to be our king and
it's
queen.
exciting.
Are you involved?
No,
Are you
I'm
part of
not.
the royal court? You're not. No.
There's two from my volleyball team. It's Elise Lemmy and Michaela Garish.
Okay.
Garish.
Who are the other court members then?
There's,
You probably know
for
better
girls,
than I do.
there's Lily Noble and Kalia King. And then for guys, it's Mitchell Guthmiller, Tobin Squires, Morgan Christensen, and Broden Teskey.
Okay.
So
Pretty good group.
all good people. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love them all.
That's something that you get with Sioux Valley is your classes are a little bit bigger than what I had in Elkton, class size, but it's still close enough. It's not that big where you don't know anyone, or everyone, I guess I should say. There was Brookings kids that went to all 4 of their high school years, and there were still people that they didn't know.
Yeah.
You
I've
know them
had
by
experience
face,
with that
but
too, yeah.
you don't know each other. Whereas Sioux Valley is just big enough and just small enough at the same time.
I talked to the Brookings girls once, and they're like, I don't even know that guy's name, but he's in my class. Like, I couldn't imagine going to a bigger school.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're fine with where we are. We'll be Cossack Crazies. And after this year, you get to be an alum. You get to be a Cossack Crazy.
Yep. Always.
Till then, you'll just live it.
Yep.
You'll just be on the court. They'll be cheering for you. So
Yeah.
it'll be fun. All right, Talia, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let your teammates go. Congrats on the race today.
Thank you.
Congrats on a nice finish at the Dual Invitational. But let's get back. Let's go to Coronation and then straight up to Millbank tomorrow. I'm excited.
Yes, me too. Thank you.
Talia Vincent joining the show. I'll let our girls varsity squad get some more water, get some more Gatorade. It's probably sandwich time or something, isn't it? Don't you guys got to do lunch or something? Really? Yep. Okay, well, I'll keep my microphone on. I feel like there was some pictures that were taken already. I've already gotten texts about things. Well, why isn't Bean in on this? Get Bean in here. There, we're taking photos now. We're all famous, just like that. Watch your head on the way out. Thank you. Girls varsity. A nice finish for the girls today. I'm getting results. Hey! Results are now posted on athletic.net. Okay. Let me open some things up here then. Meet info. Results. There we go. There's our thing. The Dubrick Dolphin that we saw finish first today. It was Nora Olson winning the dual invite. So, let me... Sorry, I probably should have put the girls on camera, but you got to hear them. Treating it like it's a Salsy show today, kind of. So some results that we have. It was Nora Olson from Deerbrook winning. She had a time of 20 minutes, 32 seconds. Addison Cassidy, that was the girl from Aberdeen Roncalli that we saw finish second. She had a time of 20 minutes 50 seconds. Amia Ward comes in third, 21:01. It was Kylie Johnson out of Deerbrook. She came in fourth. That was 21:27. Kella Tracy out of Groton finishing fifth, 21:37 for her time. Macy Lick comes in eighth, 21:52. Talia Vincent comes in ninth, 22:10. And Ava Gatsky coming in at 13th, time of 22 minutes and 48 seconds. So congrats to our girls on a strong showing today. The experiment continues as we roll into the boys' varsity meet. And I think once the boys' varsity meet is done, we'll have those boys come up here and have a conversation with us, and then we'll probably pack it up. I saved this for the varsity because in my eyes, it gives the varsity guys something to shoot for. Maybe the younger kids, if they want to be on Saul's Media, if they want to be on the varsity squads, they have to get better to do it. They have to shoot for it. You have to keep working hard to be a part of the varsity squad. Maybe that's just me being, I don't know, too prickly, probably, I guess. But we save this for the varsity. Varsity has worked hard enough to do it, be on the varsity squad, so we celebrate that, and that's what we get here. That was results for the girls. What else did I just get there? I'm getting a bunch of texts. All four girls are medalists. Congrats to all four of them. We've got a text. We are picture famous, just like that. It's fun up here. We're having a good time. We're underneath the tent. I'm not at the moment, but when we get the boys up here, maybe we'll just make them stand in the sun, and I'll make them do it. They can stand right next to me, maybe. But a fun visit with the girls. Now we await the boys as they come around on the road track. We were talking about our NFL Sunday. Vikes with a big win. Patriots in their old school red uniforms with the even the helmet, the guy in the three-point stance. I think it's a center. I think he's got a ball in for him as well. They go old school unis at home. It was the Patriot Hall of Fame induction of Julian Edelman, another great in the Tom Brady years. And then they lose to Aaron Rodgers. Of course they do. How does that work? Colts with a big win yesterday. Jaguars get a win over the Texans. Texans are reeling. Texans were a playoff team last year. CJ Stroud is missing something on that squad there. I don't know what's going on. So Texans not quite as good. Panthers get a shutout win over the Falcons. I've got Mr. Bill Vincent.
5 minutes away.
Okay.
Did you see the results came through?
Yeah.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Thanks, man. Mr. Bill Vincent, making sure that I'm getting everything I need. He's telling us know that the boys are about 5 minutes away from rolling around the track here. We'll see how our Sioux Valley kids finish on that. Panthers get a 30-0 win over the Falcons. So Bo Nix, the Falcons quarterback, gets benched yesterday, which puts old Kirk O'Chains back in there, but it was still a 30-0 loss for the Falcons yesterday. Eagles come from behind, beat the Rams. Buccaneers get a win in exciting fashion over the Jets, 29-27. Commanders get a win over the Raiders. Browns over the Packers. Packers lose yesterday to the Cleveland Browns. Chargers get a win. The Seahawks get a win. Seahawks look pretty good. Sam Darnold leading the Seattle Seahawks out there, and they look pretty good, man. That's the KOC factor, as he is quarterback U, as far as turning quarterbacks into something that they were supposed to be in the first place. Sam Darnold finally got a shot with the Vikings. The debate will go on forever. We'll see how the experiment goes with J.J. McCarthy. But it'll always be the debate. Should the Vikings have kept Sam Darnold? Made him the franchise quarterback guy, given him a huge contract. That's what he got with Seattle. Instead of going out and drafting J.J. McCarthy, we're going to see how it goes, man. Vikings are rolling the dice and seeing how it works, but Sam Darnold looks pretty good out in Seattle at the moment, so that's fun to see. He got himself a big contract with his fantastic year with the Minnesota Vikings last year. See what Sam can do with that, man. He never had a chance at Carolina. Never got a shot. They never had a line. They never had any talent around him. Of course, Sam Darnold looked terrible because he had nothing around him. Gets with the Vikings. There was talent around him. He flourished. Had a rough playoff game because the offensive line was so beat up they couldn't protect him. That's not on Sam. That's the same type of situation he had at Carolina for those years. And just was able to get a chance and flourish with it. So good luck, Sam Darnold, the rest of the way. Niners get a win. The Chicago punt got a win yesterday over the Dallas Cowboys. Caleb Williams, 4 touchdowns yesterday. So did the Bears really have a quarterback? We'll find out on that as well. There you can see some boys running past the scoreboard there, far on that gravel road out there. So they're probably about 2 minutes away from coming in. I'm getting a text right now from Bill Vincent, who you can see on the far track over there. I'll finish it up with the Chiefs get a big win. Maybe not a big win, but the Chiefs got a win last night. They are not defeated anymore. Go to 1-2. Giants are terrible. I watched a little bit of that game last night, but I'm not a huge Chiefs fan. The Giants have always been terrible. So I guess that's 2 markets that work as far as the Sunday Night Football audience goes, but as far as watching that, God, that was terrible. So the Chiefs get a win last night. As I mentioned tonight, Lions-Ravens, primetime, Monday Night Football, so we'll see what happens with that. We've got some coaches that are running towards the corner, so I think our boys are going to be running onto the track here shortly, so I'm going to get out of the way, prepare myself behind my camera here, my iPad, and see if we can't follow some boys around as they finish up, see where our Sioux Valley boys are, and see how they finish up. One thing upon another. There we go. So our first runners are in. I believe we have a Sioux Valley boy first in. We're going to find out who that is. I think that's Carson, I think. What are my texts telling me here? Yeah, Carson Washi's in the lead. So I'm going to move around to the curve here. That's Carson Washi running in first place here at the dual invite. Going to take himself a nice win right here. Carson Washi coming on the track right in front of us here, approaching the finish line, and it is Carson Washi with a first place finish here at the dual invite. Nice race for Carson Washi. As far as other Cossacks, we have one more that just joined the track. You can see that running right underneath the football scoreboard there. Looks like 3 dual Cardinals coming in the finish line next after Carson. A Groton Tiger coming across. But that is one of our Cossacks here that is getting to the final turn on our lap around the track. Levi finishing, looks to be like 6th place somewhere there. Good finish for Levi. I believe we've got another boys runner right there on the far side of our track. See Bill Vincent egging him on there. Dual Cardinals racing to the finish. And we'll get around to our corner here. We can see another Sioux Valley Cossack coming around. All experimental here today on the Sauls Media. Good finish there. Not sure who that was for our Sioux Valley Cossacks, but it was another nice finish. Looks to be top 10-ish, 12-ish. It's Brett Milton going across. Going to finish for Brett. Our Sioux Valley coaches seem to be coming up to the finish line. That might have been it for our varsity boys, but nice finish for Sioux Valley right there. So we'll just kind of keep it on the finish line as the rest of the schools come across. Dual Cardinals with a nice finish themselves. So there you go. That's our varsity. I think we'll get some varsity boys to come up and have a conversation with us. And then we'll probably call it a day as we need to get back to... We're going to get home. Coronation tonight. I know there's a JV race that'll be out here as well, but... I don't know. You'll have to put some comments on the YouTube page. How the cross-country experiment went. I don't know how many chances we'll get to do this, as, you know, I do work every other Monday. It seems like these cross-country meets are on Mondays, as all these kids are in a lot of other sports as well. So a lot of football players out here. On the girls' side, there's volleyball players out here. I don't know. An experiment for sure, but fun, I guess. Really did turn out to a nice weather day. I mean, our athletes are telling us it was warm, but they were also, you know, running around the track. It would be warm for them. In the sunshine, it is warm today. Middle 70s today. Not a lot of humidity today, though, I guess. I mean, there is some on here because it's South Dakota and we always have some, but for the first day of fall, we'll take this. I took my father to a doctor's appointment this morning, and we were mentioning how good the crops look around here, and it should be a banner year for corn yields, soybeans. And my father and I were just got to chatting. You know, it was timely rains all summer long, including August and September. The Brookings area, nothing really torrential. You know, there was, a month ago, cities of, Clear Lake has got water, including right now, where their rains have been hefty enough where it has to change where a cross-country meet would be because the golf course is too soggy. I think Watertown got a blast of 5 to 6 inches in one shot. The Brookings area just didn't get those. We got timely rains, nothing torrential. And then we were warm enough at the same time. What a year as far as the farmers are looking at. And the fields look fantastic around the Brookings area, I guess I should say. Just a perfect growing season for the farmers. Corn looks great. Soybeans look great. They're all drying up naturally at the same time. I mean, we got heat. Even Dad was mentioning that, some of the farmer buddies that he's been talking to, that in some of those fields that normally would have some water sitting somewhere that would ruin things, no water sitting anywhere, and that also helps. Looks like we're going to have What's up, Brett? We have Brett Milton join us here today. Hi, Brett. How we doing, man? Good. How was? It has been a while, so get that right in front of your mouth there so we can hear you. Let's do this right here as well. There we go. Now you can hear me. I can hear you. Everything's fun. A road race for you today. Brett Milton, how was that for you?
Oh, it was pretty good. I like not a lot of hills.
Yeah.
But with that being said, there's some, I don't know, it's loose. The gravel is pretty loose in some places, so
Sure.
that definitely was a factor.
Some different footings for you out there, but
Yeah.
comparatively to running this golf course out here, the dual invite, normally on the golf course, how was that comparison-wise?
A lot less hills. I liked it, yes.
Well, whatever it takes, I guess.
Yep.
You know? Yeah, it has been a while since we've chatted. I mean, last year was basketball season when we got to chat with you the last time, but we'll do that again this basketball season. It's cross-country day. This is basically just a large experiment just to see how this goes.
Yes, different, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't know how to call cross-country on video, but we did it today. I was asking the girls kind of their thoughts that go through their head as they're racing out there. Do you have anything going on? You got music going through your head?
No,
You got some
no.
recipes that you love? This is how I make lasagna, and then just go through the whole thing, just run the whole thing?
My thought process, I guess, is not lose track of the guy in front of you.
Okay.
Just keep him in your vision.
What if you're in first and there's no one in front of you? What do you do then?
Oh, I guess I've never had that problem, so we don't have to worry about that.
Never had to deal with that.
Yep.
Well, maybe the next race, that'll be the deal.
Yes, hopefully.
Is cross-country for you, man? Just tell me why you love cross-country as much as you do.
It gets me in shape for basketball. That's probably my main thing, is just staying in shape. It's nice to be in a sport year-round, always be busy.
Running, though, you're a fan of running, though. I mean, you do it, right?
Not necessarily, but I'm here.
But you're here, and you
yes.
raced well today. Would you come in second or third right there? Second, right?
No, 17th is what I got today.
Oh.
Not quite, but
Oh, it was Carson that was at the front of this
No,
thing. Yeah, sorry.
Carson got second?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
Yeah. Nice finish for him. I'm sure
Yes.
we'll talk to him here at some point.
Yep, for sure.
17th, that's a nice finish for you. Is it some sort of personal record, a personal best time? We don't know what that is
Not
yet.
that I know of, I guess. I don't know if they're doing time here, but
Yeah.
it felt good.
Yeah. Tell me about your summer, man. You love basketball in the wintertime, but were you on some basketball teams over the summer, some camps? What'd you do?
I played for Heisers. They're out of Watertown.
Yep.
Played for them for summer ball, and then I got some baseball in, too.
Oh, there you
for
go.
the Legion team.
Legion had a nice summer.
Yes, we did. Not quite as good as we've had in the past, but it was definitely good.
Yeah. Well, maybe next year I'll be calling
Yes.
for the Legion squad.
Hopefully,
we'll see how it goes. Everything's an experiment this year, so we're just putting things together and seeing what works. I got to hang out with the Brookings Cubs just because it fit into my schedule. The games were at 7:30 at night. It works. Yeah, it was perfect. But
Right on.
We'll see what happens next summer. But basketball coming up very soon now. You guys will start practicing around Thanksgiving-ish. We'll get back into it after that. It's going to be a lot of fun, man.
Yep, I think 72 days is our first practice, I think.
But who's counting, right?
Yeah,
72?
who's counting?
No, there's no one putting that down on the
Yes.
calendar. Don't worry about that. That's fantastic, dude. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Yes.
Running right now. Anything else you're doing? Weight room things you're doing
Yep,
right now?
I've been in the weight room, running. That's about it, yeah.
And that's about it.
Yes.
Just waiting for basketball in the wintertime.
For
then.
sure.
Well, that's cool, man. Well, I'll let you go. Make sure
All
you get
right.
some water in you, hydrate,
Yes.
get some
Will do.
Gatorade, whatever you need to do.
Yes.
And we're going to have another team in here. Who is this?
Levi Axtell.
Levi.
Yeah.
I haven't met Levi, so we'll meet him
Yes.
right now.
He's a sophomore.
Brett, appreciate it, man.
Yep.
Nice
thanks for
race
having me
today.
on.
We'll take the microphone from you.
Alrighty.
You do have a ladybug on your chest right there, or whatever that bug is, summertime bug. Levi Axtell joining the show. I'll have you put that on, and microphone right there. There we go. Can you hear me at all?
Yep.
There we go. How was your race today?
It was pretty good. It was a little hot down on the comeback, but through the shade and wind and just determination to get it done, we got it.
A road race today, much like what you do in practice, but
Yeah.
an actual race today. How was that for you?
Personally, I really enjoyed it. I just get really nervous for normal races on golf courses. So today, it being a road race, it really just settled the nerves and it made it feel more like a practice. Just go out there and hang out with the team.
I was told by the girls' squad that they didn't have to go up and down the hills. Is that also something
Yes.
that you were nice to avoid?
Yes,
today?
that was very, very nice because just hills take it out of you on golf courses. I mean, whole different game running on golf course compared to these road races like this.
You just kind of sprint out there right now.
Oh, yeah.
You're not even sweating. Or are you done sweating already?
Oh, I'm halfway done.
Brett was just drenched over here.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I asked Brett, I asked the girls, what keeps you going on a race like that? Is there anything going on through your head, songs, anything?
Just try to keep rhythm.
Yeah.
Try to keep going faster and faster and try to catch the next person. Try to stay with the Sioux Valley runners and just have them run with you, and it really just helps keep going.
You're a sophomore this year.
Correct.
How long have you been on the varsity cross country?
I've ran varsity since 7th grade year.
Okay.
So this would be my 4th year running varsity.
Track and field then in the spring for you as well?
Nope, just cross country.
Just cross country for you. Is there anything else? Do you in the plays? Do you band? What else do you do for Sioux Valley?
I do shooting or trap shooting.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, I mainly focus on trap shooting and cross country because found out through lots of experiences and games and stuff that this is what I'm good at and what I actually enjoy doing. So I've just really tried to stick with it.
Trap season, is that happening right now? When does trap season happen?
Yes, trap season actually just started last week here.
Okay.
And it goes for 6 weeks. And basically, you just go and you shoot a few rounds, and then you send in your score sheets into other schools, and you basically compare who has better scores through there.
Yeah.
So.
Where do you do your shooting at then?
Brookings Gun Club.
Right on 14. It's
Yep.
east of Brookings, right?
Correct.
Kind of on your way to the Aurora corner there. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Well, that's fun. How long have you been doing that? Trap shooting?
This would be my 3rd year.
Okay.
And they have a spring and fall season, so it'd be like my 6th season.
Okay.
So.
Are you a hunter then too? I mean,
Yes.
you enjoy the trap shooting and then turn that into going out and shooting a deer or something.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
very much, very much so.
Well, deer season's coming up pretty quick here. I know it's archery right now, but rifle season happens pretty quick. You excited for that?
Very, very excited to get out and enjoy some nature.
You've been doing some scouting. You know where all the good stuff is?
A little bit, yeah. So.
All right. Well, I've been telling everyone to fill their tags because there is deer everywhere.
Right.
So please keep them off the hood of my car and fill tags. Do everything legal, but please fill your tags.
We'll try. We'll try.
Well, Levi, it was fun talking with you today.
Good
nice
talking
race
to you
today.
too. Thank you.
I guess we don't know when the next race is. Is the next one a home event, home invite?
Yes.
That's the next one. Next Monday, perhaps?
Next Tuesday, I think.
Tuesday. Okay.
I might be wrong on that.
We'll look it up. It's homecoming week this week, so big plans for homecoming. You going to get out to the game on Friday and see what happens?
Yeah, I'm hoping to, and I'm officer of the FFA chapter, so I'm hoping that we can get some fun things going.
Yeah.
And just have a good week this week.
Yeah, there's a parade and everything. So,
yeah.
Do you have something float in the parade or anything like that?
We do.
You know, be a part of that?
Oh yeah, we're getting pulled by a tractor, and then we'll be on a hay trailer. So
fantastic. See,
yeah.
There you go. Well, homecoming week. It's always crazy. But it'll be a lot of fun.
For sure.
Levi, good race today. Thanks
you.
for visiting. I think we've got Carson that's going to come over here as well.
All right.
So I'll take those from you. Thanks, Levi.
Yep.
Yeah. Watch your head, man. Carson Washi coming in second today. Is that what we saw from you?
First, actually.
Did you get first then?
Yep.
I forgot already. Well, nice race.
Yeah, thank you.
Road race.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts in going out to the corner and back?
I mean, it was all right. More similar feel to a practice, I would say, than an actual meet.
That's what a lot of your teammates would say at the same time.
Yeah.
But you had coaches that were on bikes with you as well. Is that a helper for you? I mean, they're kind of yelling at you the whole race.
Yeah, it definitely helps just because, I mean, in a normal meet, they could meet you in a lot of places, but if they couldn't be on their bikes, they'd only be able to see you once or twice, really. So that's definitely helpful and gives kind of a practice feel again since they're usually on bikes for practice. But
how was it, when you've come up to Dual, you've already been on the golf course out there. Give me your thoughts. This is probably easier. So I'm hearing there's hills over there, but do you like that?
I actually do like that course.
Yeah.
I mean, there is one really steep hill, but that kind of makes up. Then almost the rest of the course is almost downhill, like a gradual. Yeah. So then I feel like it's just easier to stride out for the entire rest of the race. So I usually have pretty fast times there, actually.
Yeah. Was this a faster time here today? I mean, it was just out to the corner and back, basically.
Yeah, a little bit slower than I would have liked, I guess. But I don't know. In the course, I usually have faster times.
Yeah.
Like here. Last year, my time was probably 50 seconds faster at the actual course.
Okay. Well, that's fun, man. A good race for you today. You win it.
Thank you.
Do you get a special more than the medal if you win it, or
no,
is it
just the medal?
We'll get a picture of you. We'll put it on the walls at Sioux Valley there, and
sounds good.
Let everyone know that you're the winner of the dual invite.
Yep.
Cross country for you. What does cross country running mean to you? What keeps you doing it?
I mean, I kind of just started it as helping me get in shape for basketball, and I mean, I've always kind of a natural to running with cross country and track and everything, so I just stayed in it kind of.
Now you're excelling at it. I mean,
Yep.
you're winning invites now,
Yep.
so you kind of have to keep going. Now.
Yeah, definitely.
Football in the winter. We talked to Brett about not football, basketball in the winter time. Brett's excited. What was your summer like? Were you on AAU teams, camps?
I didn't do AAU, but a lot of camps and stuff, same as what Brett would have been at and everything. So
the Heiser stuff up in Watertown then. How was that?
Good.
Yeah. Still in the weight room and still doing things. It's all preps for, you start practice around Thanksgiving, something like that. So.
Yep, sometime.
72 days, I believe, is what Brett told us.
Okay.
Not that he's counting it all, but 72 days.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Well, it'll be fun, man.
Yeah.
Congrats on the win today.
Yeah, thank you.
It's homecoming week. So what does homecoming week mean? You're a senior, right?
Yep, senior. So last one.
Homecoming week for you. What's that mean for you?
I mean, not a whole lot, I guess, really, to be honest. But
it's the last.
It is the last.
Has that
Have
set
some
in?
fun with friends and everything.
Has it set in that you're a senior yet? Is it starting to?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, not as much as I'm sure will come, but.
Well, we'll talk about your future plans as we get through that basketball season, but we'll save that for basketball. We'll
all right, sounds good.
Some post-game shows. Nice race today, good fun.
Yep.
And we get a nice. This is the first day of fall, by the way. So
oh, really?
This is what fall looks like now.
Yeah.
75 degrees, little wind, little humidity.
A little bit warm, I'd say, but could definitely cool down for running.
Yeah. Well, it'll cool down eventually.
Yeah.
We don't need to rush it, but
No.
it'll happen eventually. So. That's going to do it, man.
Yep.
Thanks for visiting with me.
All right,
nice
thank
race
you.
today. Good job on the win. And now we got to go back. It's coronation night at the same time. So we'll do that tonight.
Yep.
All right. Carson Washi joins. I'll take those from you. I think that's going to do it, everybody. This has been the experiment of cross-country on Saul's Media. Fun here. Let's back this up. Oh, we got one more. Here we go. You can put that on. Who am I talking with? Who we got here?
Dublin.
Dublin.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Good.
How was your race today?
It was good.
It was good. Was it warm out there? Everyone else said it was warm. So was it warm enough? Too warm?
No.
How would your thoughts on that?
It was fine.
It was fine. Comparatively, this is a road race. Comparatively to that golf course, which one's better for you?
No, I like this one better.
Yeah. Was it easier?
Yeah.
Okay. Cross country. Do you do other things for Sioux Valley, or is it just cross country?
I wrestle and run track.
Okay, track in the spring.
Yeah.
Are you in the band? Do you do the plays? Do you do anything like that, or?
I do quite.
Levi's a trap shooter. Do you do any trap shooting?
No.
Yeah. Cross country and track.
And wrestling.
You wrestle in the winter?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Mm.
Neil is trying to get me to do some of the broadcasting for wrestling in the wintertime, so I'm going to try to fit it into my schedule. What weight class are you wrestling at?
I don't know. I'm like 144 right now.
Okay. Is that where you try to wrestle at, or where?
No, it's just where I'm.
Just where you are right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that where you want to be for wrestling? Is that or are you going to?
I don't really care.
Okay, wherever you
I'll
are,
just go
wherever
where
you are.
they tell me to go.
All right then. When does wrestling start for you?
I can't even tell you.
Practice maybe 2 months away.
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Just whenever they're like, hey, oh, you missed the first day of practice, and I'm like, okay.
Okay. Well, then you'll show up when you show up then.
Yeah.
Well, a fun race today, a good showing for all the Sioux Valley guys. Sioux Valley, the fellow teammates, they pushed you today. Are you just trying to keep up with them? You trying to pass them? What do you try to do?
No. I don't know. I just run the race.
Okay.
I don't really think. I just go.
Just go. Well,
Yeah.
that works for running. Just
Yeah.
go. That works. All right, man. Well, a nice race today. Fun here in Clear Lake, the dual invite, and a nice finish for the whole squad. So thanks for chatting with me today. Good job.
Thank you.
And we'll see you on the wrestling mats here in the winter.
Yep.
Sounds good, dude. I'll take the mic from you so you don't walk off with those. Thanks, dude. And that will officially do it here, the experiment of cross country on Saul's Media. It worked out pretty well. We'll call it a win. I don't know. We'll see what happens in the future meets of what we're going to do, but that's going to do it. The varsity finishes nicely. Carson Washi with the win on the boys' varsity side of things. So that's going to do it from Clear Lake on a Monday afternoon, homecoming week. Coronation tonight. And we'll be up in Millbank for Sioux Valley Volleyball tomorrow, live from the Millbank Gymnasium. That's going to be a lot of fun as well. And then the Dual Cardinals come to town Friday night for homecoming. See if the boys can get back to their winning ways after an open bye week. So we'll see what happens this week. Have fun in homecoming week, and we'll see you tomorrow from Millbank.